All right, I'm gonna adjust these shocks on the Intimidator. You see how she's starting to sag just a little? I just filled the tires up, but she's still sitting a little low. These rear springs are getting worn. But luckily Intimidator thought ahead and put adjustments on them. These shocks themselves are adjustable right here with a special tool or channel locks, but it's a royal pain. Done it before. Anyways, thankfully they set up 4 different receiver holes on top. So the first step is to crack them loose. Jacked up slightly, so now the trick is going to get the right weight distribution on the shock. So I started tapping it in, and you see how there's more gap at the bottom than the top. So the weight is still pulling down on it. So I'm going to slowly lower the scale until this roughly centers. We'll see if that's going to work. Alright, I went the wrong way. Now I'm going up, but I figured it out. Now watch. Alright, simple floor jack is really all. It's one of the things I like about Intimidator, that they do advertise attention to detail. I go up. There, did you see how that shifted? That bolt actually went just a smidge too far. So now I gotta lower it just a tiny bit. So there, you get the idea. You want to roughly center the weight to pop that bolt out. Once you get it centered like that, you see how I can move it in and out by hand. Alright, now the bolt is out. Now the fun part is going to be, again, lining up using that jack to this third hole here. That's what I'm going to try for. So let's see how that goes. Now she moves pretty freely in there. Alright, so I'm going to line it up on that third hole, and now I'm going to look backwards again. I got to raise it some more, which is where I'm going to get my raised, my height difference. Alright, I'm jacking it up, and now you can see it's just about perfect. I should be able to slide it right back through there. Alright, let's try it. Look at that, perfect. Now the bolt goes on, and in theory I should have a little more clearance, but still a fairly soft ride because I believe it's adjusted all the way soft. Let's give it a whirl and see. Alright, we'll snug this up. Of course, I gotta hold that back one, so I guess you're not gonna see that part. I was gonna test the theory, but since I have a gravel floor, it's not level, it's just too hard to show you. But if you look at that left shock, it's straighter up and down than the right one. Alright, so it should be gaining me some more clearance. Not a whole lot, but it's just enough because they're wearing in. Now I'll do the same with the right one. If I had a concrete floor and a level, I could show you that it's going to be a smidge higher on the left side. I'll let you know how it rides when it's done. And this is one of them little details. I don't know if the other machines have this on them or not. Same thing on the right side. I could not budge this bolt right now because all the weight of the machine's on it. I'm going to jack it up until I see the bolt start moving, until it's basically neutral weight. And I'm going to push that one through, slide it over. Okay, I just saw it move. Look at that. Now I can push it through basically by hand. Okay, and then the same thing. Now I got to jack it up a little more to line that up, and then the bolt goes right back in. Look at that. Almost like magic. Bam. Tighten it down. Now I have just increased the clearance a little bit, and this will probably ride stiffer because these springs are now straighter, but obviously it's meant for this, so it ain't gonna hurt nothing. That's why they put these holes here. All right, let's see if you can see me snugging this up here. I got the wrench on the back side, right there. And away we go. All right, now we let her down and it's completely done. I mean, literally 10-15 minutes. Curious to see if I notice any difference in the ride at all. Right, I can definitely feel that she sits up just a smidge higher. A firmer ride, just a little firmer, not much. But the main thing it's going to accomplish is we've got some steep ditch crossings. And it'll help hold that rear trailer hitch from hitting the ground as much, you know, going straight down and then up. So we'll see how she holds up with the new position. And headed back towards the artificial single wide temporary